Alright, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Game Studio Tycoon 3. I'm trying to look and see what we did. We recently came out with the Aristocrats, which I think was my reboot of the Incest series. Yeah, a lot of stuff here. We were building engines, I remember that. I don't remember how many game engines we have right now. We have we did the AIDS engine, the Incest engine, the HIV engine, HIV plus or positive engine, and the Torque engine. For 8, we're now doing the Touchy engine, and we'll have a couple more to create. Oh, Touchy engine and Daddy's engine. Alright, Daddy's engine is 8, Touchy engine is 9. I forget what 10 was supposed to be. I know it was whatever was making me a shitload of money. On the bright side, we have pretty much bought everything we need at this point. So, at this point, it's basically down to just, trying to continue to make money and do a good job at that. How much? There is definitely one I made. What was the one I made a shitload of money on? Was it? It was Aurora. The Aurora. Oh God. Yeah, so that's going to be one I'm going to have to do. And Team 1 has a project. We haven't quite got around to getting a project here. Maybe if we look at prequels, we can go back far enough to see one that I haven't done yet. Let's see, the Aristocrats. We got to go back a little ways here. TWA Flight 800 was the... Okay, I kind of remember some of the stuff that we were doing now. We haven't done an official... I don't think we've done an official sequel to Aurora. And I think the Aristocrats was supposed to be Daddy's Back. The next sequel into Daddy's Back. So, Aurora, shooter stealth war futuristic. So let's see, shooter stealth. Let's see. Oh, God damn it. Shooter, stealth. Let's see. There's a hiss like background noise. Huh. AC or a fan. Huh. Not quite sure what that was. Hopefully it's still gone. I hope it still is. Futuristic. Shooter stealth war futuristic. It's the official sequel to Aurora. What was this? How did we split this up here? Let's see. We did mostly red, which I think was sound, and then okay. So we move that there. Oh, graphics. Graphics got the biggest, and then logic and sound came up right behind it as well. So we put that about there. Rated M for mature. What's the best ones to put this on? Let's see, we have Game Man. Alright, so Game Man's definitely gonna have to be one. And you can MES, and I'm trying to see here. Everything else is kind of bleh. So we'll just leave it as that. And since it's level 3, I never did it, did I? I just used a different engine. Got it. So yeah, level 3 on everything for the totally real engine. We need a level 3 there. 24 weeks to make this. What do we want to name this? Oh, that's right. Because I'm a terrible human being. Call it Pulse. There we go. Alright, so we're working on 2 engines right now and a brand new game. Don't Dance. Made Game of the Year, and we're making some serious money on the Aristocrats here. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. We hit a pretty good... Look at that. Our sales are actually going up. I think that's going to change now. We're starting to go back down, but we're actually doing better I love how much money we're making off that. Man, the series of games that we have made, the series of games that we have decided to make, is just insanity. I wonder if there's a... You should never have a team with more than 30 employees unless you're working on mass... Oh, that's right. You know what I should do? Is I should... I think what I want to do is after I get done with some engines, I want to spend the money to get San Francisco and LA. In fact, I can probably almost... I can do at least San Francisco. I could probably do LA too, but I'll probably wait until Pulse gets done. Daddy's engine's going to be done, and then we'll be able to work on something else. In fact, I'm going to hit this real quick, and I'm going to say... Okay. Because I do want to start the process of getting new people. So what I think I want to do... So we'll do the purchasing here. So we still got 13 million. We're going to start moving some people here. We're going to take... Alright. So we have how many people officially? 11, 12, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... We have 30 employees. Okay. And we have... we just did LA, which holds 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we can add 20 new people to hold officially 50 people. So... I think what I want to do is we will have two 15-man teams. So, okay, so we have on Team 1... Alright, so Team 2... Or no, okay, Team 3. So, Team 3 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so half of them... 2, 2... 2, 2, and 2 are going to move to Team 2, and 1, 2, 3, God damn it. Come on, alright. Come on, hit it. 4 and 5. So we have two teams of 15 now officially. And now I would like to look into hiring new people because we only have two teams right now, and I'd like to hire some more cheap-ass labor, like her. Oh shit, where'd she go? Who'd she get to be a part of? I need her not on the same team as everybody else. You need to be on 3. All right, I want to hire a bunch of new people. Bunch of new people, put them on Team 3, and call it a day. And then I'll officially have 50 people. I'm trying to think here. 16 and 16. Oh, man. It's 32, 18, so what? 17, 17's 34, and 16. So I think that would be the... That'd be what it'd be, wouldn't it be? 16, 16, 17. I feel like I'm doing the... I feel like or 17, 17, 16. I think would be the way I would do the math. Someone will have one less person. So we need 16 more people. I'm about ready to just take him anyway. 1.48k is not much of anything. There we go. No, there we go. I want these people working for peanuts. I need money. And I'm going to train them to make me a ton of money. But they're not going to make a bunch. Come on, there we go. 1.78, 1.6. I'm kind of strictly under 1.5 a month, I think is what I want to do. 1.14, yeah, that'll do. There we go. Come on. Come on. If I can manage like about 1K per employee, that'd be awesome. Look at that. 2 really good ones. Roseanne, we just hired Roseanne. $1.32, sure, why not? Come on. I wanna make up for that with someone really cheap. 1.46, come on. I know you got it in you. Come on. Oh. I know they got it in them. There you go. Look at that. I think they're giving me good people because I've gotten far enough along now, but yeah, I would intentionally try to hire some shitty cheap employees that I can build into something. There we go. Look at that. Got ourselves on a nice little roll here. Very nice roll. I'm going to be spending less than $1,000 per... Oh my god. 0.52k a month. That is ridiculous. This is going to be stupid. I feel like I could do better than 1.44. God damn. I might just take that. If it's under 1.5, I might just take it. I got 5 more spots. Who wants to make no money? There you go. Earl. Earl will do this. Earl will make video games for $650 a month. I love the slave labor that I have. I'm a big fan of the slave labor. That being said, it's not trying to insinuate anything. I know the names of my games have made it sketchy enough as is, and then to talk about slave labor. It's just a turn of phrase. Don't look into it. There's nothing you need to worry about. 1.29, I'll take that. Alright, we got one more spot. Boom, right there. I think that's it. Yeah, 50 employees. Alright. So, Team 3, Tech. Oh my god, it's going to cost so much money. That's fine. We're gonna be making some serious money. By the way, now that we have 2 teams of... I'm a big fan of the slave labor for 2017. Thanks. Oh my god. That being said, with how many people I'm trying to get trained, it's going to cost a... I mean, money's going to be interesting. Unless I make a bunch of money on Pulse for my official, I don't know, how many mature fans do I have? Mostly teenagers, young adults. So we'll see what happens. Maybe they can get their mom into something. Into sucker their mom into buying it for them. Either way. I'd be a big fan of making sure that, we make some serious money on this. Hey, Pulse is done. Oh, buddy, let's see what happens. I'm gonna put some money into this, into advertising it. 1.6 million. Let's do it. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 9.5. Oh my god. 10 out of 10s, except for one place. We got a 9.9 for Pulse. Oh my god, dude. We've already made 800K in the first. Oh my god, dude, we're gonna make so much money. All right, so I guess we'll try something a little bit different right now. I want to try something different, something that might work. Strategy Tycoon, War Sci-Fi. I don't think I have Strategy Tycoon games. I've never done. I don't think I've done a lot of I assume I've done some strategies. Is that one thing I haven't done? Well, let's do that. So, Strategy Tycoon, War, Sci-Fi. I have no idea what to name this or what platforms we should put this on. Whatever will get us the most money, which appears to be Game Man and MES and oh shit, and I'd say Saga Origin. I want to keep the tech levels close enough, so we'll just put it like that. We'll make it since it's a 4, move over to Incest Engine, make it a teen rated game. Team 1 has got this. Okay, so it's a strategy tycoon game, so we're definitely going logic. And I would say more sound over graphics. They're both pretty close to each other, but yeah, it's more logic than anything. We're looking for level 4 at 24 weeks. It's 1.6 million. We'll come up with a title later, which is fine because we're making shitloads of money. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. We just made $12 million. We just made a fucking $12 million profit in the first week. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think we've got enough money at this point to pay for their training. I don't think I'll have to worry about that now. Fuck me. Yeah, I think we're good. That is ridiculous. Look at that! The sales even went up again. Holy shit. Oh, I bet it's the fucking going to E4. Oh no, that was a little while back. Yeah, but I need to make sure we have booths. I want to make sure we keep getting booths. I don't think there's much wrong we can do now. I mean, there's still plenty wrong we can do, but I'm going to make sure we have the biggest possible group of people. Did we just do sound? I don't think we did sound yet. Your studio had a data breach. We lost a few fans. I think we'll be okay. Something tells me we'll be okay. Oh my god. Dude, look at how much money we're making. Dude, we're still making millions of dollars a week. This is stupid. This is... Dude, we're making so much. This is going to be not fair at the end of the year. It's really going to be unfair to look at the end of the year. When it comes to the reports. We've made $137 million off of this. This might be the most insane thing we've ever done. And yeah, we've got more than enough to train the guys now. So I have no problem with continuing this. Alright, we're finally starting to only make 4 digits now. Alright. It dropped off fast, but I mean everyone and their mother bought Pulse because I guess they loved Aurora so much, and then lightning struck twice with Pulse, and we're gonna be the fucking flag bearers of amazing content. And up here we've got our next game coming out. And we're going to have a third team here pretty soon to work on engines and such. There we go. Let's see. Did we just do tech? Let me look. Let me look at the teams. Alright, everyone's getting there. I'm gonna do one more round of everything, because I think we kind of just did, but I'm just gonna do one more quick round of everything at university, and I think we'll be done at that point. So yeah, we're gonna be killing it. I can't wait to see what the financial report looks like, because it doesn't look good there from year 20, but year 21 is gonna be, it's gonna be insanity. I can't wait to see what it looks like. Boom. Okay, I want to see it. Ah! Oh, we bounced back in a big way. Oh my God. That's what one game has done. That is what one game has done to our ratings. We were the little guy up until 4 years ago, and then Aurora came out, and we just surpassed everybody, and then we kind of held steady, and then fucking Pulse came out, and we just shit on them. We shit on all of them. Oh my God. Pulse, of course, wins Game of the Year. 400k. A drop in the bucket. Alright, what are we going to name this? If you remember right, this is a strategy tycoon war sci-fi. Okay, so strategy tycoon war sci-fi. The sci-fi part is the one that makes me go, huh. Let me see. Is there anything offensive I can make out of this? Alright, so strategy tycoon war sci-fi. God damn. Can't think of anything too much off the top of my head. So I'll just go with just a fun little trigger. I know people will just call it Heil Trump. And watch it be the most banned thing in all of the world. And we got a 9.4 off Heil Trump. I cannot wait for the sequel. Heil Trump 2, the trumpeting. Hey Goofy, how's it going? I'm just having my fun with our oh shit, I need to get these guys working on something. Shooter, RPG, adventure, fantasy, fighting platformer, fantasy, action. I don't think I've done that before. Fighting platformer, fantasy, action. Let's try that. Fighting platformer, fantasy, action. This is a bit of a puzzler here. I want to try to figure this out real quick. So if it's a platformer, specifically fighting, action, fantasy, I think would focus more on graphics and sound than logic. And because of the action portion, I think graphics just a little bit more. I really hope that works. I guess we'll find out. Definitely Game Man. Let's see. MES. And then, yeah, let's do Saga Origin one more time. So we'll do the incest engine at tech level 4 for all of that. A fighting platform action fantasy. I'll think about that while we get that underway, as Heil Trump makes us a shitload of money. And I think we're going to maybe look into building our... You know what, that's what we should do. We should totally just build our own at this point. I think that's the next logical step, honestly. Did we do graphics? Are we down to sound? I think we're down to sound. I think that's where we're at. We'll find out. One more month of training. Where are they at? By the way, let me just hit that, and then I can see where we're at. Alright. So, okay, graphics didn't seem to be something that I actually worked on. So, that's fine. That's fine. I'll do graphics next, and that'll be it. Team 2. I don't know if this will help us or not, but let's see if we can't get them a certification for hardware. 56 days. Let's do games. And back on Team 2. Okay, she seemed to have gotten it. So her, she can do games as well. And that'll take 56 days. Oh, I don't think they officially got their certification. They just got at least the attempt of it. Because I think it'll actually tell me if they got their certification, and it doesn't seem like he got it. Let me see here. Because I think they'll tell me like immediately, basically. Like, yep, right there, she got it. On the bright side, there we go. On the one hand, I don't think it's really a big deal at this point to do that, but it'll give them something to do. And see if I can get them to work on hardware or something after this. There we go. Oh god, I need to pause so I can actually... Oh my god, how long have they been sitting there doing nothing? So yeah, I guess I'll just have them not do much of anything right now. So Team 2, well, those people are working on certifications, and I don't even know if I definitely need to do that or not. We do need our level 10 engine built. So we will get Team 2 on that. I guess since it's our new biggest game, instead of Aurora engine, it's going to be Pulse engine. There we go. We got more than enough money to do that. And then train the team. We're going to do Team 3 with graphics at a university, and I think that'll get everybody. That should be everybody now. Nah, just not quite there yet. We'll give it like we'll do like a 2-week course after that, I think. It's probably worth doing that. Yeah, just like the 2-week course thing. So Team 3 graphics. We'll do the online class, and that should finish them up with that. So I won't worry too much about certifications because we're already building like Game of the Year stuff. Alright, so Team 3 with their fresh new project. First off, we will take 2 people from Team 3. We got LA and San Francisco, so we'll move a couple of people. We'll move you to 2 and 2 and then 1 and 1. So now we should have two 2 teams of 17, and Team 3 will be a team of 16. And we can have Team 3 work on hardware. Alright, so where do we sit on platforms? 2, 3, 3, 4, 6. Alright, so what I'm going to actually do then is I'm going to do level 7. Oh boy. $150 million to make this handheld. Or console. Yeah, I think a console is probably going to be... Are we gonna throw $150 million into this? Oh boy. It's going to be called the Bad Touch. You can only imagine what the console does to you, and let your mind roam as to what the controller looks like. There we go. Now we're down to a measly $33 million. And now Team 1 is going to have to be the one to kind of pull the weight again. But now we officially have 17 people working on stuff. Alright, so what type of game was this? Fighting platformer action fantasy. Huh. So it's an action platformer with some fantasy. Alright, what have I not made a game about? What exactly have I what exactly have I not made a game about yet? So I've done incest. I've done I'm trying to think. Shit, I don't know what to name this. Oh my god. I don't know how many people are gonna hate me for this. So it's the Super Pedo Brothers. They go across the land collecting candy. At the end of each level, if you collect enough candy, you get the princess. I'm sorry, but your princess is in another windowless van. Yep, that's good. That's how it's going to be right there. I'm sorry, but your princess is in another windowless van. I'm a terrible human being. I completely understand. Let me see here. Maybe I'll try something else. Let me see. Stealth strategy. I've done incest. God damn it. God, is there just no good, excellent themes on here that's not like racing simulation, survival, realistic? Okay, I could do that. Racing simulation, survival, realistic. Oh god, what's it gonna be on? Before that, let's see here. I'm thinking just about where it's at right now might be what I want. Maybe a little less on the sound and a little bit more on the logic. Maybe like, I think that might be the best right now. What platforms? Game Man again. I think I might just do about the same ones as I have been doing. Come on. Game Man, MES, and Saga Origin. I'm kind of ignoring PC right now just because I don't really have anything that's caught up to it. And I feel like that's gonna kick me in the buds if I try that. So, Incest Engine. There's no prequel. This is a brand new deal. Level 4. We're gonna take 24 weeks. In a racing simulation. This is a spin-off to Super Pedo Brothers. Wait. It's a spin-off using some of the side characters. It's going to be called Megan Slaw. Hopefully the play on words isn't completely lost with people. Features a young girl named Megan. This is terrible. Oh my god. How have I gotten to this point here? Honestly, I'm just kind of Jesus Christ. Hey, we're making a shitload of money on Super Pedo Brothers. I'm sure the spin-off is going to do wonders. Can you imagine if there's a first-time person who would ever show up to this, and this is like the first thing they see? Is I'm making a video game called Super Pedo Brothers and another one called Megan Slaw? Can you imagine what they would think of me? I have some pretty good ideas of what they would assume. And even though they would be wrong, I can't blame them. Because if I'm making terribly offensive games, I feel like this is just the downfall of it. I haven't made fun of Down syndrome kids yet. Wow, do you see the drop off? We've made over $95 million on that, by the way. We're making money hand over fist with this. It's starting to get kind of weird. How much money did we make? I'd like to see. Alright, we made about as much money as we did last year. And, yeah. We dropped off a bit because we didn't make a shitload of money like we did the year before. But we're still just killing it now. We've just got fuck you money now. We don't even know what to do. Alright. Megan Slaw. Here we go. Oh, first time viewer who just stopped by and oh my god. Hello. Welcome. 7.8. We're making highly offensive video games. This is just what I've done. Just highly offensive video games. What's the next? Is there a what's the next thing I can? I need to make a sequel. What's a good sequel here? RPG roguelike fantasy story driven. RPG roguelike. By the way, if this is your first time, I imagine if people are offended enough by it to leave, then I don't blame them. It's just intentionally offensive. Just because I can. It's really dumb. Who would be the next? Who would be 2032? Who would be 2032? Alright, an RPG roguelike fantasy story driven. What was I working on last time? What made it as good as it was? Seems like it was mostly sound and logic. I don't know if that's exactly what I want to go through. Definitely sound. Logic probably a little bit less. Let's do about there, and then graphics right about yeah. We'll do graphics about there-ish, maybe about 30. There we go. Level 4, I would say, is probably what we would do for platforms. Let's see. Game Man. Hey! The SMES has finally come out, and people are buying it like hotcakes. Perfect. And then I can add the SMES, and then Saga Origin as well. I remember when I played through this off-stream the first time, there was a point where the Sega Game Gear in this game was actually like the most purchased piece of hardware, where it was like, that's the one. That's the one. Just to put stuff on the Game Gear. Alright, the incest engine. Let me see here. Who would be 2032? I think at this point, this is where I end. Is this just Apocalypse 2032? After all of that, we're just at Apocalypse 2032, which is, I think, one of the things that we made. Emphasis on sound. Those recording sessions must be creepy. Can you imagine the people making these games, how they would feel? Especially when we made as much money as we did on Pulse. Made $138 million. And that was the sequel to Aurora. I feel like sound is a big thing. I feel like in an RPG roguelike, are we really at that point? Have we gone through 24 weeks, or am I like completely insane and I forgot to put too much on it? Oh well, let's see. Let's see what happens. It's probably shit, isn't it? No, it's, oh my god. Oh, 9.9. I found the key. Oh my god. How much money are we making in the first week? 8, 10, about 10, maybe $11 million. Nice. What's after that? Alright. Tycoon, point and click, story-driven comedy. Tycoon, point and click. Let's see. Story-driven comedy. Okay. So I don't even know where to go with this. Because, okay, we redid everything with... we redid everything back here. Oh my god. We made a new fresh set here with Daddy's back. And then the Aristocrats. So after the Aristocrats, I don't really even know where to go with that. I mean, once you've done the Aristocrats, I don't know how to finish up the trilogy with that. How do you do this? Oh, I got it. Okay. So Daddy's back. So Daddy's back was the first, and then you have the Aristocrats. And then Daddy's Gone Again is the finale. That's how we wrap up the whole story. It's going to be a perfect Game Boy game. And Super Nintendo. And Genesis. Or Saga Origin. Perfect incest engine. not perfect incest engine, but we're definitely looking on logic here. Logic is definitely the big thing here. I'd say sound is a little bit in there as well. Logic is definitely a big one, though. What did we have for the aristocrats? Because okay, all right. So I think I wanna pull in the logic just a hair, because that's what I mean. We're doing pretty damn good, but I would like to see if pulling it in a little bit and putting some focus on the rest of the stuff too happens to maybe give us a little bit better score. There we go. This is gonna be the Daddy's Gone Again is gonna be like the Gone Girl of this game. It's just gonna be that thing that like people love. People aren't gonna get enough of it. By the way, it's really odd to think. Oh no, Megan Slaw only got a 7.78, so 9.92 for Apocalypse 2032. I think that one's gonna win. Did Super Pedo Brothers win Game of the Year? I didn't even notice if they did or not. At this point, we're just waiting on that engine and then the console, and then we can start working on more games. I mean, we've made enough money at this point. Doesn't really mean much. I don't know how many years are we able to do this. Don't care what the price of the game is for the first 2 years. Attending conventions will give a sales boost. I have no idea. Like, is there a... Every tech level, 20, 50, 80, 130 is what we're looking for that. The optimal amount for the first... Oh my god. I wonder if it tells me how much money I can make. Only your primary genre affects the optimal distribution of stat points. Critics get tired of a genre after the third. It takes about 3 years before the... Okay, whatever. Either way. All this time and effort... made almost $100 million on this Apocalypse game, and Megan Slaw really dropped off the face of the earth very quickly. I like this though. I like the progress that we're making here. Making a lot of progress. I mean, I have 17 people working on a game, so I'd have to assume that even with a level 4 tech, that we should be... The tech points seem smaller than it should be, and I'm hoping that that improves. We're almost done with that engine, by the way. Everything is about to come to a head pretty much at once. Now they're starting to improve upon the tech points a little bit. I bet you that's what's kind of hosing me. Alright, Daddy's Gone Again, the final installment of this trilogy. This will be the 6th game of the series, as we've released the final game in a whole new trilogy. And 8.3 is not bad. We got somewhere between a 9.6 and a 6.9. I feel like that 6.9 was just given to us because it's funny. And yeah, we only made about $3 million on that first week. I don't feel the greatest about that. That's alright. We did what we could. When did Pulse come out? How long has it been? How long? I feel like we haven't... I feel like it's been a while. It's really been... Yeah, it's been over 2 years. I'm thinking I might want to make maybe one more game before I try to do the final trilogy in Pulse. Try something, maybe try something new. Let me see here. RPG, racing, crime, realistic, shooter, simulation, satire, zombies, roguelike, stealth. I'm starting to realize, like, out of all the genres, there's a lot of genres on here that just don't mash up well with anything else. Like sports, point-and-click, card game, comedy, satire. I've got a lot of point-and-click games, though, I think. So we'll just... Yeah, we just released one. Strategy, puzzle, strategy, tycoon, puzzle, strategy. I'm trying to look for something a little bit different than what we usually do. I feel like the strategy and roguelikes, and they're cool, but try to make something different. Let me see. Fighting, MOBA, action. So no, we kind of already did a fighting game, didn't we? We did alright, but... Card game, point and click, story-driven, adventure. I don't think we've done a card game in a while. We'll try that. So, card game, point and click. Let's see, story-driven and adventure. Come on, there we go. How much? Oh, I'm starting to run out of battery. As much as I assumed was going to eventually happen. Let's make it a T for T game. Card game, point and click, story-driven, adventure. So definitely mostly there. Graphics might not be a huge deal. Sound should be up there. I don't know if that is going to bite me in the ass or not, but I guess we'll find out. Let's see here. SMES. Game Man. And Saga Origin again. All of that. Level 4, 24 weeks. Rated T for Teen. We've got the Incest Engine. I have no idea what we should make it. 7 million fans is pretty much the size of your message boards become a forum for saying your company sucks and trolling. Absolutely. I'll think of a name. I'll think of a name later. Right now, we got 24 weeks to think about it. I was gonna say, what haven't I gone after? I just made a pedo game. So I think, what am I left with? Down syndrome people, Jews. I don't think I've done Jewish stuff yet. Alright. We have an engine done. All of our engines officially done. We are done. That's it. We have everything set up now. No, we don't need any of these anymore. So Team 2 can work on a different project. Maybe bring up an old maybe bring up an old thing. Pewds, League of Opie. Should they do Pulse? Could they do Pulse? Yeah, let's give them Pulse. Oh boy, shooter, stealth, war, futuristic. No trends. So, shooter, stealth, war, and futuristic. Oh, what to name this? Well, shit. What in God's name am I going to name this? First off, I'll see what we were mostly working on. It looks like mostly graphics, a little bit emphasis on major in graphics, a minor in logic, and then sound is about there. I think that's perfect. 24 weeks. Continue the game engine of using the incest engine. And let's see, Game Man, SMES, and Saga Origin. Oh man, okay, so we've done Aurora, we've done Pulse. I feel like doing the Battlefield 1 thing, where they did all of like the... But it's all futuristic is the thing. The futuristic thing is the thing that kind of gets me, because like we could like go back in time. We could take the futuristic part off. I kind of feel like doing that. We're gonna take the futuristic part off. Actually, no. No. I've got it. Alright. Neo, like new. Ah, come on. Alright, Neo Columbine. And that'll be the final of this terrible series that we've created. That has made us a shitload of money. Dude, I think seriously? Okay. So, Pulse made us $138 million in profit. And Aurora made us $77 million in profit. So we made about $215 million in profit off of these two games. It's ridiculous. And now the Bad Touch is going to be released. We're going to put it right in the middle, and we're going to invest $3 million a month into third-party developers. We're going to put $100,000 here. We're going to put $150,000 here and $300,000 here for promotional events. So there we go. The Bad Touch has officially been released, and we'll see how much money we make off this. Making some decent money. Okay. We are making alright, Apocalypse 2032 doing good. We're already starting to slow down on the sales. Oh god. Oh, good. Convention came up just in time for us to get a boost in sales. Awesome. I like that. And then immediately we go back down. That being said, let's continue the 3 million, but I think we'll maybe turn promotional events off to save money. Yeah. Let's see. Team 3 needs a project. We're going to put them on one last project. And I think once we're done with these projects, that'll be it. At least for now. This might be it, period. Tycoon Sports Story-Driven Realistic. How about that? Tycoon Sports Story-Driven Realistic. Alright, I was waiting for a sports one to come up that I could actually use. And I wasn't sure when it was going to come up. But it'll be T for Teen. It'll be a completely new IP. And we're gonna invest heavily into our own deal here with the Bad Touch. It seems to be taking over slightly. So the Bad Touch, as well as the Game Man, because we haven't lost our roots yet, and the SMES, so we can still make money on this. Game engine, we're going to need a 7, so we'll see how well 7 works with the Torque engine works. Tycoon Sports Story-Driven Realistic, let's see. Logic. Logic should be up there. Sound can probably go down. That might work. God, it's really hard to gauge that. There we go. Man, $8 million to make this game. Oh, a Tycoon sports story-driven realistic game. Alright. Unfitting glove. Might as well. Since we're using sports. By the way, 24 weeks here. Let's see if we can actually make some money. We're still somehow making some decent money on the bad touch, so I'm kind of surprised about the whole thing, but we're about to lose like $3 million bucks, I think. With our third-party development. But I think we'll do fine. I want to get through these 3 games, and then we'll have everyone kind of hold off. And then, I don't know, that might be just about it, because I think I can go through like 30 to 50 years, but there's really not much needed now. We've built a successful console now. What is this? What is this? Card game, point and click, story-driven adventure. Oh boy. Card game, point and click here. It's gonna be like Uncle Touchy's gonna come back one more time in a story-driven, in a comedy story-driven card game. It's gonna be like Guess Who, but with sex offenders. Uncle Touchy, once again, is not a good enough name to. I mean, it's still probably gonna make us some money. We're gonna make money off of it, but yeah, we're just gonna let them. We're just gonna let them sit because we make enough money right now at this. That I think we'll just let this go because I'd like to get these games done and then determine whether or not I want to continue. Because at this point, I mean, what else is there to do? We have completely destroyed everybody. We're wrapping up we've wrapped up our big trilogies here. Neo Columbine comes out, and that's going to be Game of the Year with a 9.8. So, what a successful series with Aurora. With Aurora and Pulse, and then Neo Columbine to do the Battlefield 1 style. Oh my god. That might be our biggest one. Oh my god, that's going to be our biggest one, man. We made $30 million in 1 week. This is ridiculous. 177 million, I think that surpassed it. 138 million for Pulse. So we're just breaking records. Over 200. Oh my god. Let me just remind you, for anyone who's been watching, let's recap. I made a series of 3 highly unflattering games that were stealth shooters. Oh boy, perfect timing. Stealth shooters called Aurora, Pulse, and then Neo Columbine. All of them futuristic. And I've made $500 million. Most of my fortune comes off the backs of these 3 games. And now we get to see if Unfitting Glove as a... What was it specifically? What? Tycoon sports story-driven realistic. I wonder how many people are old enough to... I feel like my audience might be old enough to understand what Unfitting Glove is when it comes to sports stars, and if they were doing a story-driven game. 7.6 is okay. It's not our best foot forward. Just fine. Find Uncle Touchy. Uncle Touchy has not made us all that much money. But either way, Neo Columbine has made us $224 million. That is far and away our biggest, our absolute biggest one ever. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything of any other. I didn't do any Jewish Holocaust jokes. I didn't do anything based off of Down syndrome people. I do think we've hit the offensive ceiling, and I think we've wrapped everything else up nice enough. We have $500 million sitting in the bank that I have no idea what to do with. By the way, if you do look at that chart, at the top of that chart is 439 million. We're at 497. Needless to say, I think if we were to get to the end of the year, we'll finish out the year. We'll finish out the year with our people doing nothing. They're gonna sit there. They're gonna take 3 months off, and we're just gonna pull in some money, and we're gonna see how much money we make on this. Which, by the way, I don't know how much has the Bad Touch sold. Probably hasn't quite dug into. It's sold. We're right about even with the SMES right now, so that's pretty cool. And it's a high-tech piece of equipment that can be around forever. But I would like to see how much we made, because I think this is where we can end it. At over $500 million, I mean, realistically, we'd just be, making stuff to print money at this point. So I would love to get through this. I wonder if we're gonna. I think we actually are gonna get a bit of a boost from the end of the year. People are buying unfitting glove for their children. There we go. New Year's Day, year 25. We've made it through 25 years. We saw a huge bump in profit, more than we had been doing, an even bigger bump in profit. Game rating is stuck above 8 now, and we just posted such a huge year, another huge leap in year, that we are now far and away much bigger than Ubisoft, Electric Graphics, Mindiendo, 4K Software, Zony, Horrorvision, Macroware. I really don't think there's anywhere else to go with this. I think we've hit the end. I don't think there's anything left. So hey, we have made so much money now that there is no reason. We hit the 10 million fans mark. Of all age groups, mostly teens and young adults. Handheld platforms are huge on handheld platforms, thanks to me constantly doing things for the game man. And we've hit the top. I think if this was TEW, we've surpassed everybody. We are now, we're beyond the WWE. We're like the WWE and New Japan and everything wrapped into one. This is as global gets. So it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. And yeah, I hope you guys did, and hope this wasn't too overly offensive for people. But yeah, with over $500 million in the bank and no end in sight, with ever running out of that money anytime soon, because how much do I spend? I spend 50K a month on I spend 50K a month on people. I can actually spend over $6 million a month just on this console and make a shitload of money. Neo Columbine won Game of the Year. There you go. Now we officially get a look on that. And yeah, see, we've invested so much money into that. There's just no reason to advertise, because we've been slowly making money for everything. So there you go. See? Oh yeah. So yeah, there's nothing else to do. I think we've hit our top. So thank you guys for coming out. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this series. I don't think there's anything left to do with this series. And those of you who've watched this on YouTube, Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you didn't just get fucking raged at me for the shit that I've done. And yeah, maybe I'll do like a maybe I'll look into a what is it, like maybe I'll pop in like Anime Studio Story again, and I'll do like an offensive anime thing. That's just what I'll do, is I'll find stuff like that I can make and do offensive shit with. This was video games. We'll find something. I wonder if there's like a TV Tycoon thing. I imagine there is something to make TV shows. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. That has been Game Studio Tycoon 3. I mean, I think you can do like 30 or 50 years, something like that, but there's no reason to do the last whatever, because, I mean, what... Is there achievements? Like, is there even achievements for me to... I think I might have to exit the game so I can see. If I pop back in Game Studio Tycoon 3 and see if I can see the achievements. I'm pressing it and it's not... See, I can't even see my achievements. That's dumb. As you can see, I'm hitting it. So it's not letting me... whatever. Well, thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed. And see you guys on another series.